Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to the channel. Happy New Week, guys. How is your day going? I hope you're having a great time. As always, I appreciate you guys for joining back to catch the video on the channel. To all the subscribers of the channel, those who comment, who engage meaningfully to the channel, thank you guys so much. Very appreciated. Those who share the channel, thank you guys so much. As always, you know that there are lots of updates going down, concerning our Nigerian Super Eagles, of course, the Super Falcons, obviously, who have now traveled yesterday evening, being Sunday, to South Africa, Pretoria, South Africa, where they will now play the second leg of the CAF Olympic Games qualifier. Of course, if you do follow this channel, you know that obviously they've already played the first leg in Abuja and we won narrowly 1-0 for that one. And of course, we're going to play the second leg tomorrow, which is 9th. And time for that game is obviously in the evening, 6:30 Nigerian time. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to obviously get updates regarding our Nigerian Falcons and every other thing that you need to know concerning that one. There's a brief, talking points regarding this, the preparation, of course. And what's not happening is the fact that Coach Waldrum has not said that we might not be seeing assistant Oshoala on display tomorrow because, of course, you know that she came to camp late for the first leg. She actually came a day before the game. And Waldrum's actually said why she didn't play that game or why she was in the bench for that first game was because she was a bit tired from the long travel. Of course, she came down from the US, so she had a jet lag. She was tired and was late. So these were the reasons that Randy Waldrum actually gave as why she didn't play that game. And of course, the coach also expressed concern about her fitness for tomorrow's game, which means there's a huge doubt that she might also not make the starting lineup for tomorrow's game. But we'll see how that one goes. Make sure you stay updated to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys, to get every update as they come out. And so, but aside from that one, also, Randy Waldrum is very optimistic that his girls will definitely get a good result in Pretoria tomorrow. Because he talks about the quality in this Super Falcons, of course, and their seriousness, their readiness, the hunger in them to actually qualify, because it's been several years, 15 years plus, since we last qualified for Olympics. So he talks about this as the motivation that they need to actually get the result in South Africa. But of course, that's not what Elise, who's the coach of the Bayana women, is saying. She believes that they have a fighting chance, and obviously the first game she doesn't feel that we outplayed them. She believed that we had a little bit of luck to come out victorious in that one. Of course, obviously winning by penalty. She also believed that they also could have or should have had a penalty in the second half, but it didn't happen that way. She believes that in Pretoria, which is definitely a high altitude arena where the stadium is, she believes that their strength lies there and that they are going to take Super Falcons to that place and of course defeat them. That's what she believes. But we'll see how this one goes tomorrow. Definitely a very exciting game to watch. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, guys, as I'll be giving all the updates, lineup, reactions, talks coming out from the build-up. And leaving that just, guys, let me let you know what has transpired, over the weekend. We talked about what happened on Saturday in the last video. Of course, Chukwueze was the highlight of that one. In the last video, we talked about how he inspired AC Milan with his A game, and of course had an assist to that game. And we also talked about a few players, Stella, Boniface, who had a victory on Saturday and are now one win away from actually lifting the Bundesliga title. But yesterday, Sunday, we saw a really really interesting games go down. And of course, Victor Osimhen's Napoli was one of the teams that we were hoping to watch because of our man Victor Osimhen. Boy, Victor Osimhen didn't disappoint us as he scored one of the most beautifully headed goals that we could ever see, in football. It was very beautiful. It was the best, or one of the best I've seen so far. The way he lifted to head that goal, the heights, that he lifted and all of that. It's just something really special and spectacular. And this is what we talk about him. He is that man that you can take with you to battle, and he will come and give his life on the pitch. He almost had an injury after heading that goal because he hit his head when he was landing on the floor. He hit his head on the ground, and even though he scored the goal, he was lying on the ground for a few seconds to recover. But of course, we know that's what he does. He takes the risk. He doesn't think twice about taking this risk. They actually, ended up winning that game 4-2. After coming from behind, it was against Napoli Monza. Of course, Osimhen shining again. And aside from Osimhen and Napoli, we also had, the likes of Ademola Lookman's Atalanta play against Calgary. At the home of Calgary, but it was a disappointing one for Lookman. Of course, we were looking forward to his performance, but yesterday wasn't his day. It wasn't Atlanta's day, of course, as they lost 2-1. Lookman obviously played 90 minutes of that game, but couldn't really affect the game very much in any positive way. So they ended up losing that one. Moving forward, guys, we had some interesting performance from a player the likes of Onyedika. Onyedika was in fantastic form yesterday as he helped Club Brugge defeat Anderlecht 3-1. He actually scored 2 stunner goals for that game, and for a midfielder you would feel really impressed. Obviously I felt really impressed seeing that Onyedika actually scored 2 goals on the match. And of course, he was the man of the match, no doubt for that one. And he's now helped Club Brugge, close up the gap between themselves and Anderlecht. Anderlecht were obviously topping them with around 8 points, with 35 points. Joint leaders, with St. Galiose. But with that victory, they are now, 3 points closer, which puts them in 30 points, after 32 games, and all thanks to our man Raphael Onyedika for inspiring them in their victory yesterday. Dressers and Gift Urban are 2 other players who impressed really well for their club side, and starting with Dressers obviously made a 90-minute appearance for his Rangers side as they played out a very, very hard match against Celtic, that actually ended in 3-3 stalemate. Of course, it was a very difficult game. It was actually the old firm derby, that's what they call it. And it did not disappoint. It was full of high points, from starting to finish. But Dresser couldn't get a goal in that one, but he had an assist in that game. And in the French League, Giftaba actually scored his first league goal for Lyon as he came in as a sub to score in the 90+7 minutes as Lyon played at a 3-1 victory over Nantes. This is the second time he's now scored, in straight successions. And the last time he played a game, he scored a goal that actually propelled them to the final of the Coupe de France. And yesterday again, he had his first league goal. Congrats to him. That's what we love to see. Our Nigerian players obviously doing really well for their club sides. But that is the update for this minute. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate you guys for stopping by to watch this one, and I wish you guys a very lovely week ahead.